The sun had barely risen in the small town of Brookfield when Daniel, a young teacher, walked down the narrow path that led to his home. His shirt was stained with chalk dust, and his eyes looked heavy with exhaustion. For weeks, he had been teaching during the day, grading papers at night, and running errands for his elderly mother in between. He had no time to breathe, no time to rest, no time even to notice the beauty of the flowers that grew wild along the road. Life had become a blur of rushing. That Saturday morning, as Daniel hurried back from the market, he noticed something unusual. A little boy named Samuel, barefoot and holding a stick, was drawing circles in the dust. He stopped Daniel with a curious smile. "Sir," the boy said, "why do you always walk so fast? Do you not like the sunshine?" Daniel forced a tired smile. "I have work, Samuel. I must finish everything before the week begins again." The boy tilted his head. "My father says even God rested one day. He says that is why we rest too." Those words pierced Daniel like an arrow. Even God rested. That night, Daniel opened the old Bible his grandmother had given him. His eyes fell on Exodus 20 verse 8, "Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy." He read it aloud, and the room felt different. He had read those words before, but now they felt alive. It was as though the verse was whispering directly to him, "You have forgotten to rest with me." Daniel shut his eyes and thought back. The last time he had truly paused, no rushing, no endless work, no distractions, was years ago. He realized he had not only been exhausting his body, but also starving his soul. The following weekend, Daniel made a decision. He told his friends and neighbors, "I will not be available on Saturday. I need time with God." Some laughed, others shook their heads, but Daniel felt peace in his heart. When Saturday came, he walked into the fields outside the town. The air was fresh, the grass swayed gently, and the sky stretched endlessly above him. He sat under an old oak tree, opened his Bible, and prayed. For the first time in years, he was still. He listened, not to noise, not to demands, but to the whisper of God. It was not silence at all, it was fullness. And as he prayed, tears rolled down his face. He felt God's love covering him, washing away the weariness that had weighed him down. The test of faith weeks passed, and Daniel's new practice of keeping the Sabbath holy became known. Some of his colleagues mocked him. "You waste precious hours doing nothing," they said. But strangely, Daniel noticed something different. Though he worked one day less, his strength was renewed, his mind clearer, his spirit brighter. His students noticed too. He spoke with more patience, taught with more joy, and carried a calm that others longed for. One evening, his mother whispered, "Son, since you began honoring the Sabbath, our home feels lighter. Even our meals taste better." Daniel smiled. He had discovered a secret. When you give God your rest, He gives you His strength. Beloved, the story of Daniel is also our story. Many of us run tirelessly, working, worrying, planning, yet we forget the holy command, "Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy." The Sabbath is not about rules, it is about relationship. It is God's gift, a reminder that we are more than machines, more than laborious. We are His children, invited to rest in His presence. Now let us enter into prayer. Prayer 1, Rest from burdens. Lord, we lay down our heavy loads at your feet. Teach us to rest in you. Free us from the chains of endless worry. Prayer 2, Healing in rest. Father, as we honor your Sabbath, heal our minds from anxiety, our bodies from exhaustion, and our spirits from emptiness. Prayer 3, Strength for the weak, Lord. May this rest not make us weaker but stronger. Renew our faith, sharpen our vision, and fill our hearts with joy. As the weekend closes, let Daniel's story stay with you. When you remember the Sabbath, you remember who you are. You remember that God's hand holds your tomorrow. You remember that rest is not weakness, it is worship. So go into the week not as the weary, but as the renewed. For the Lord who created the heavens and the earth also created rest for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment so you won't miss more devotionals like this. And also comment what verse encourages you today, and share your story below. Which Bible verse helps you in tough times?